My report to focus on the activities that took place since the last CFSAC meeting. If you recall, there was a time allotted for discussions about the CDC website in the last CFSAC meeting, and based on input we received from the selected committee members and also from patient advocacy groups, we revised the website, and in that revised site was already launched, is up and running on as of May 16, 2012. There's one area that we were not able to review, and that's the toolkit, provided toolkit, and there are reasons for that. In this first revision we were not planning to include the toolkit for a number of reasons, as I said. But we have received inputs, particularly from Eileen Holderman on the toolkit, which we're planning to revise in the next iteration. The toolkit that we're talking about is a provided toolkit that has been printed, so there are hard copies that have been distributed to thousands of providers and state health departments and advocacy groups. It exists in both in English and Spanish, so it would take us time to review that toolkit, but that will happen in the future. The other thing that's pending is the revised web page that's available now will have to be translated into Spanish. So that would also take some time. So the whole site would have to be translated into Spanish and put on the website. So that's pending. That will be done in the future. The other thing that we're planning is to add a section on pediatric CFS, and that's also a plan that we have in the future. I was very delighted to hear about the pediatric CFS session this morning, and we're planning to have a section devoted to pediatric CFS, and that's in the works, but it will take us some time. Hopefully, that could potentially be used to educate educators about pediatric CFS and the challenges and the issues that have to be addressed. And then again, as I said, that will take us some time. The provider toolkit, as you can see on the slide, has been distributed to over 17,000 copies have been distributed to 120 local health departments, and CFS organizations, and academic centers. And we continue to make available those toolkits primarily as an educational tool for primary care physicians and also public health professionals. It's surprising that how many public health professionals in the country are actually aware of CFS. So we are trying to change that by providing them information through the toolkit. Again, as I said, that toolkit is available both in English and Spanish.